Hello and welcome to New Moon Wellness. I'm Shar, and today's relaxing yoga practice is all about exploring the mind and body connection so we can be fully present in our body and center our minds for that peaceful flow that we all need. So grab a mat, find a spot, and let's get started. Come into an easy seated position on your mat, resting on your tailbone and starting to lengthen the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Go ahead and rest your hands on your knees. Take your shoulders, roll them back, massaging that spine. And bring those shoulders forward. Start to let the breath come in through the nose and exhale through the lips. Just finding your comfort zone here on the mat. Take a few breaths in and out. Feeling the belly expand with air on that inhale. And exhale, breathe it all out. Drop the chin to chest, and we're going to take our nose and just carve some circles clockwise. When your nose carves up, really roll that head on your shoulders. Before you come back down, chin to chest. And inhale, carving it up. Really slow and intentional. Finding what feels good. And we're going to be mindful and take this practice extremely slowly, really getting into each asana, each pose as we move. And let's take it counterclockwise this time. Just really moving the head slowly, really being intentional about this stretch to start to relax the shoulders where we usually hold most of our tension, that in the hips. One more time before we center the head. Last circle. Look up and come back down to the center. Inhale, sweep the arms up, fingertips touch. Exhale, spinal twist over to the left. Stack that right hand on left knee. Fingertips back behind you on the left hand and gaze back behind that left shoulder. Really getting a good twist in here. Inhale, reach up and exhale over to the right. Left hand on top of right knee. Your right fingertips are back behind you like a kickstand. Just really twist. Inhale, center, reach the arms up. And exhale over to the left again. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale over to the right. Get a really big twist. Going back further. Perfect. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, rotate the wrist down. Breathe it out. Roll those shoulders down and back again. And inhale, reach the arms up, fingertips touch. Exhale, drop that left forearm, right hand reaches up overhead. Keep that gaze focused up towards the ceiling if you can. Really feeling the skin stretch over your right side body. Inhale, reach the arms up, fingertips touch. Exhale, over to the right side. And you can see that I have my blanket with me. Inhale, reach the arms up, take it again on the left side. And that's because at the end, I'm going to put it on me when we are in Savasana in corpse pose. Inhale, reach up, drop down on that right arm. So if you want to grab your blanket too, feel free. You can pause here and grab it because it feels so nice. Inhale, reach the arms up and rotate the wrist down. I'm going to turn over this way so you can see me, and I'm going to clasp my hands back behind me. Roll the shoulders down and back. And inhale, look up, pull the shoulders back. And exhale, drop the chin to chest. Gaze focused on the mat, focused on the earth. And push all the air out of the belly through the lips. Inhale, carve the nose up. Pull the shoulders back. And exhale, drop the chin to chest. Gaze down at the mat or close the eyes. And release your bind. Shake the hands out. Extend that left arm out. Point the fingertips down. Grab your right hand and pull those fingers towards you. Lift the fingertips up and let's pull the fingertips back towards you. And once again, drop the fingertips to the mat. Use your right hand to pull your fingertips on the left side towards you. Reach the left fingertips up. Use that right hand to pull them back. Perfect. Rotate that wrist. And we're going to extend the right hand and do the same thing. Point the right fingertips down. Use your hand to pull the fingertips towards you. Right hand comes up. Pull the hand back. Just getting a stretch in our wrist, something that we need. Point them down again. Pull them back towards you. Pull them up. And just rotate that wrist on the way down. Let's take our shoulders, roll them down and back, trying to get them away from our ears so we're not so scrunched up, but just relaxing. Take a few deep breaths here, breathing in all the way. And exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Let's plant the hands on the mat. Hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, coming into a tabletop position. Untucking the toes. Drop the belly, carve the nose up. Coming into cow. Exhale, dome the spine. Chin to chest. Pushing through the palms. Into cat. Inhale, drop the belly, carve the nose up. Into cow. And just move back and forth between your inhale, which is a cow, and exhale, which is cat. Moving back and forth in between cow and cat. Using your own breath as a guide. Being intentional about the way you arch your spine and the way you dome it. Releasing any of that stagnant energy that's held from the base and just moving it throughout all the way to the crown of the head. Let your breath just come out anyway, even if it makes a sound. That's perfectly fine. And come back into a neutral tabletop position. Back flat, pushing up through your palms. And let's scoop the knees back. Drop the top half of the torso down. Extending the arms forward, resting the forehead down on the mat. Puppy dog pose. You can rest on your forehead or on your chin, whichever feels the most comfortable. Kind of find your comfort zone for this position, keeping your hips towards the crease in your ceiling, so where the ceiling and the wall meet. And breathe. Start to focus your mind by feeling your breath come in through the nose and out through the lips for a full body breath. Again. And again. And inhale, keep the gaze up. This time walk the knees forward, kiss the toes together, and sink it back on your hips. Rest the forehead down, coming into a wide-legged child's pose. A comfortable position that I always love. And if you have a blanket like me, just roll it up, place it underneath your forehead, and just relax. Start to come into yourself, into your body, bringing your awareness to your mind and the intention that you hope to set for today with this calming yoga practice of guiding your mind and body back together. What is your intention for this practice? How do you wish to feel, how to be after this yoga flow? Just start to bring up those feelings and the images of what that looks like. Being calm, being centered in your body. That state of being relaxed and connected, aligned, truly in harmony, which is one of my favorite words, harmony. So let's take a moment to just get mindful about what our intention is here. And just breathe in through the nostrils and exhale through the lips, full body breath. And inhale, look up. And walk the hands back. You can adjust yourself as needed. We're going to come back into an easy seated position. Feet come together, so the bottom of the feet kiss together. I'm going to grab a block, and if you want to use your rolled blanket, you can do that as well. Take your left hand, guide it underneath that calf. Take the right hand, guide it underneath that calf. Placing your hands around your toes or ankles. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let the forehead hang, coming into contact with that block that's between the feet and the forehead. And you may have to adjust it, just like me, to kind of find what range you want to work with today, what's comfortable for today. Deep breath in, cleansing, calming breath out. Just letting your body open up and speak to you. And the way our body speaks to us is by little sensations that whisper before it becomes a scream. That's our body's way of gently guiding us to what it needs. So while we're doing this flow, that is kind of what we are keeping an awareness out for, is what our body is saying to us. And you know what your body is saying to you. You just need to sit, relax, and listen. And that's what I'm here for. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale. Let the block go. take your right arm, unwind it, place it on your right knee, push that knee down, start to twist over to the right, straightening out through that elbow. And exhale, come back into the position, wrapping your right arm around that calf, resting the forehead down on the block. Big deep breath in, cleansing breath out. Lift the head up again. This time unwind the left arm, place it on your left knee, push the left knee down, start to twist up, getting a big stretch. And exhale, you can unwind both arms this time. Put the block back, place your hands on your feet and just butterfly the knees. Just flutter for a second, just kind of getting the circulation and the blood flow back from the legs all the way to the hips. Place your hands back behind you and just windshield wipe the legs. If you hear a hip crack, that's okay. Mine does that every single morning. So it's all good. This time, bring the feet onto the mat, fingertips pointed back behind you. Take that right foot, place it on the left knee, and inhale, walk the hands closer to the legs. Keep your gaze down. Coming into a seated pigeon pose, figure 4 pose. Breathe for a moment, collecting yourself, opening up, checking in with how your body feels, getting connected. Walk the hands back, right foot comes down and switch, left foot comes up to right knee, and inhale, walk the hands closer to the legs. Keep your gaze between the gap in your legs. Keep that left foot active by just keeping it pointed up. Don't just bring the toes down, lift them up. Centering our mind by centering our body and meeting in between those 2 points. Exhale, walk the hands back behind you. Drop that left foot to the mat, heel toe it out so both feet are on the outside of the mat, left and right, and just drop the knees down to the mat. Left knee touches the mat, followed by the right knee, and vice versa. And meet me in downward facing dog. Opening up the hands, coming up on the toes, spacing them out as needed. Big deep breath in, bigger breath out, and again. Go ahead and center that left foot and inhale, sweep the right foot up, pointing the toes. Perfect. Balance yourself between the right hand and that back left foot. Exhale, bend through the knee and drop it right on the front of the mat. Coming into a pigeon pose. Left foot extended back behind us, point the toes. And we can grab our block here, adjusting it wherever we need, and walk down to our forearms, resting our forehead right here on the block on the highest setting. Or you can stay on your fingertips in pigeon pose, half pigeon pose. And the more you bring your foot out, just across the mat, the deeper the stretch is going to get. So if you want a little bit less of a challenge in that hamstring and those hips, just bring your foot closer to the left leg. And breathe here. We're going to give a chance for our hips to open up. for this blood to flow all the way throughout the body freely, energetically, and just empower us, making sure that we are fully alive and aware and moving. And that comes first by just recentering ourselves. And I need that every single day. I don't know about you, but I must be centered every single day. My battery, it doesn't take long for my battery to get low. Inhale, look up. Walk the hands back. Lift on that back left leg. Bring the right foot to frame, or bring the hands to frame that right foot, coming in a runner's lunge. And we're going to ground in through the left hand and inhale, twist up, reaching the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Wiggle the fingers, rotate the wrist. And exhale, frame the foot again. Step that left foot back. And we're going to take a vinyasa, starting in plank. Exhale, release it to the mat. Inhale, pushing up, upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck the toes, step it back into downward facing dog. Good job. Some good movement to just get our body warmed up. Go ahead and center that right foot. Inhale, sweep the left foot up, pointing the toes, balancing yourself between that right and left hand and that right back foot. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it across from you. Extend that right leg out, pointing the toes as we come into a half pigeon on our left side. I'm going to bring that block right back on the highest setting so I can come down to my forearms and rest my forehead down. You can also stay propped up on your fingertips. And remember, bringing that foot up higher is going to deepen the stretch, and bringing it closer to your right leg this time is going to lessen that stretch. Let the hip open up on the left side. Sometimes you can feel a more dominant side that opens up a little bit more than the opposite side, and that's completely normal. Just start to come into some full body breaths, really letting the belly expand with air on your inhale, and exhale, fully pushing all the air back out through the lips, back and forth, gently guiding your breath, and not letting the mind wander, bringing it back to the intention that we first had. Go ahead and inhale, look up, walk the hands back, lift that back right foot, come into a runner's lunge with the left leg, and we're going to ground in through the right hand, and inhale, twist up, left fingertips reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, frame the foot. Step that left foot back, come into plank pose, and exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, step it back into downward facing dog. Bend in through the knees here. Take a few deep breaths. Guiding any emotions, any thoughts, any stagnant energy up and out of the body by using the breath. Inhale, look up, and make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Back flat, heart towards the horizon, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through the knees, root to rise, reaching the arms up. Fingertips touch, and exhale. Rotate the wrist on the way down. Roll the shoulders down and back. Adjust yourself as needed. Grab a sip of water. And just start to ground yourself on the mat through the feet, the foundation of our practice. Leaning back on the heels and rocking forward to the balls of the feet. Finding our breath. Place your hand over your chest and the other hand over your abdomen. Breathing in and exhale, centering. Breathing in again. Exhale, center. Center the mind, center the breath, center the body, center the spirit. Arms come out to the side. Bring your intention of how you wish your day is going to go and how you know you can get to that goal. Bring it to the forefront of your mind. Roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale, bend through the knees, reach the arms up. Fingertips touch, exhale, open wide, come into a forward fold. Sagging the shoulders all the way down, dropping the head, swaying back and forth. Bending in through the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, back flat. Perfect. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step that right foot back, followed by the left foot. And exhale, come all the way down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes under, step it back. Breathe it out, downward facing dog. Bend in through the knees here. Pedal it out. Inhale, look up. Exhale, drop the knees to the mat. Kiss the toes together and release it down, coming into a wide-legged child's pose. Rest the forehead down. Deep breath in, deeper breath out. And on your next inhale, walk the hands over to the left. Stack that right hand on top of the left. Deep breath in. Feel the stretch on the right side. And breathe it all the way out. Again. And this time, exhale, come to the center. And inhale, walk the hands over to the right side. Stack that left hand on top of the right. Inhale, deep breath in. Bigger breath out. And exhale, come back to the center. Breathing it out. A few moments like this, in this reflective pose, just to tune in with how we feel, with what's coming up. And then a gentle, loving guide back into our body by focusing on that breath. Inhale, look up. Walk the hands back. This time we're going to come seated. Extend the legs all the way out. Toes up and pointed. Place the hands back behind you. And this time we're going to do a reverse plank. So inhale, pushing up through the palms. Feet come down. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the head back. And exhale, release. Hips come down, followed by the legs. Head comes back into a neutral position. Inhale, push through the palms, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips. Feet drop down. And exhale, coming back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take that left foot and place it right outside that right knee. Exhale, twist over to the left. Right elbow comes to left knee, bending in through the fingers, or bending in through that elbow, excuse me. Gaze back behind you, just like we did with our spinal twist in the beginning of the video. Find your breath here. Inhale, reach the arms up, extend that left leg, and switch. Right foot comes outside that left leg, twist over to the right side. That left elbow comes into contact with that right knee, bending into the elbow, pointing the left fingertips up to the ceiling, and your gaze back behind that right shoulder. Keep those left toes pointed up to the ceiling as we can fully come into this variation of Lord of the Fishes pose. Inhale, reach up through the center, extend that right leg out, and exhale, extended forward bend, grabbing the feet, the ankles, the calves, the thighs, or just dropping your chin to chest. Come into your version of the forward bend, bending through the knees as much as you need. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Roll the head along the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back behind you and take them forward. And on your next inhale, extend your arms out, grabbing on to a moon, an imaginary moon. And while we're holding on to this, take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge at the hips, holding onto this moon. Guide your body onto the mat, adjusting when you get there. You can meet me in corpse pose in Savasana. And inhale, right knee comes to chest, followed by the left knee. Give yourself a big hug and just rock back and forth on that spine. Back and forth. And exhale, extend the legs out. And bring that right foot guided up along the inner left thigh, coming into a reclined tree pose. Hands on the hips or on your knee, on your right knee. Just take a deep breath in here. Deeper breath out. Centering ourselves here on our mat, coming to the end of our practice, but it's really just the beginning. At least that's what always pops up for me when I'm in Savasana in corpse pose, is that this is really just the beginning. Whenever I lie down, all of it starts to come together for me. Go ahead and extend the right leg and switch. Left foot comes up, placing it on the right inner thigh. Keep your hands on your left knee, the other hand on your belly. And inhale, breathing in. And exhale out through the lips. and go ahead and extend that left leg out. Push through the head to kind of shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Arms can rest at your side. Feet can fall wherever they may. And we're going to take this space, this opportunity, this mindful moment to use our breath to truly take into account how we feel by just bringing awareness to each spot with every inhale that you have, from the soles of your feet to the crown of the head. Take note of how you feel, and then gently guide the breath back into the process of being aware of your entire body. We don't give ourselves many opportunities to guide our breath and do body scans like this. So let's be mindful about this and really focus and bring our attention to how we feel, what comes up, and then gently guiding our breath back into our body. We don't have to stay on the first thought that comes up. We can follow the second thought somewhere that has a little bit more, I would say, value. So rest your body, get comfortable, and I will cue us when it is time to come out of Savasana. Let's start to guide the body back into conscious awareness by bringing attention to the soles of the feet, up through the legs, the thighs and the hips, the back and the belly, the chest and the shoulders, your arms and fingertips, your shoulders, your neck, your ears and your head, and lastly the mind. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's turn over to the side, resting on that arm. Eyes still closed. Being intentional about these last few moments before we seal our practice and start going about our day. And now let's push up. And come into a seated position. Roll the shoulders down and back. And inhale, hands come together, hands to heart center, bow the head, just taking a moment to just bring your intention back to the forefront of your mind. And while you're thinking of that, I do have a quote that I want to read because I feel like with the practice we just had, it's extremely important and relevant. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clearer perspective on everything in my life. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life. That's a whole entire word. So reflect on that. And thank you so much for taking this practice today. I hope you feel relaxed. I hope you feel calm. I hope you can conquer everything that you want to. So if you want more videos like this, subscribe to New Moon Wellness with Shar. And you can check me out on my Instagram at shar.newmoon. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next week. Peace.